Talk to me, man. It's your boy in the building. It's young Marty here on a Saturday. It's Saturday, the 7th of October, the 10th month of the fucking year. Um, I'm doing alright. I'm chilling. I'm just chilling here at home. Actually watching this David Beckham sort of documentary on Netflix. It's kind of quite interesting about it. I'm just thinking about the psychology behind human beings and behind human behaviors, and it's a fucking appalling how humans behave. But even since, I mean, that was in the 90s and early 2000s, and even today, and in the and to see the how the man's journey from where he went and came from to and as a celebrity, he's actually the one guy that's still married to his wife. So there's actually some good shit to be watching, and there's food for thought. Um, but this motherfucker been through plenty of shit. Actually, um, the human behavior. That I like to look at the psychology behind human behavior. I don't think you need to really study to be if you really want to be into the psychological type of thing. But I like to figure out how people's minds work, and it's fucked up because when you look at things like if I look at daily, your daily practical to me, like it's for me it's difficult to grasp how we come to a like not come to a decision, but how individuals don't exist anymore. Let me just change this. Oh shit! No, this man. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's me. Yeah, okay, I just want to change the vocal type, but we were still on sing. I don't know how the fuck I was on sing, but yeah. So just the our individuality isn't being that narrative isn't being pushed anymore. Now people actually, as much as they want to believe or want to believe that we have a human right and the right to your own personal opinion, you think, and then you see that's not really the truth, there is no individuality, there is no equality, there is no whatever. Not even narrative is being pushed, and like I've always said that, like, and I don't think that's constitutionally in our country, South Africa per se, but okay, yeah, our country in South Africa, because I know I've worked in for the UK market and I've worked in the US market as a call center customer service agent, where their laws and the consumer protection actually protects the consumer and the pocket, as opposed to South African laws and South African legislation. Yes, it exists as there is like the Consumer Protection Act, but doesn't it protect you? You have to go through so many loopholes to get that you don't have time to still go. Like people have time in in the UK and in fucking US to actually lay a complaint, and the ombudsman them for whatever industry they actually works for them. So once they file a complaint, they actually on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So they actually pursue whatever violation was that the customer feels that that the company was in contravention of, and they actually are more focused on the consumer, how the consumer was negatively impacted than the actual service provider or product provider itself. Like, for argument's sake, if you buy a product that's defective or whatever the fuck, I don't even know if you still. I don't remember at the time, and I worked at cell phones. I used to work at for Nokia. Yeah, that was like 2000. I think it was 2009 around. Well, not for Nokia, but I was doing uh, promotion with Nokia at the time in the N97 and the N86 when the in range came out, and it was Nokia was the shit. Uh, and they had calls, they had optics, they just beautiful. And I remember you go to cell phone shops and then you're on the cell phone and you're like, they don't have a demo model there that's actually working, fully working there, like this dummy shit. You must make a choice of a phone and you can, but if they open the box of the phone, you need to take it. Like, no, motherfucker, I don't want that shit. I just wanted to see what it looks like. Like, why can't I see? I'm just going word of mouth. If you open the box, it's yours. No. Instead of having a physical device available in the store for customers to see, now you have to just take. If you take it in, if we open the box, if we open the box for you, look, we already opened the box. You have to take the phone. I mean, what bullshit is this? Whether that still is the case, I don't know. But overseas, yeah. So companies, because of they really do protect the consumer. Really, tribunals that exist are there for the to regulate the laws pertaining to consumers and like the rental tribunals for if you are, renting out your property, and evictions and making sure the process is followed to the T, and then pursuing the bodies that actually let you down, that caused you to be in the situation that you're in. Because your psychological well-being is as important as any other aspect of your health because of and our little people actually do pay attention to your psychological well-being. Now your psychological welfare has a major impact on your overall health. And that is something that people don't take too seriously. Because if you have any chemical imbalances in your psyche, it will lead to more serious complications down the line, heart problems, stuff like that. If you don't deal with your shit in time, like if you're suffering in silence, your blood pressure be high. You don't know. You just stressing, and you don't know your body's stress tolerance until you conk out the fucking day at work, and you get fucking taken out on the gurney, get to the hospital, and you diagnosed with fucking high blood pressure and a heart problem. Um, because you didn't take care of yourself and you didn't share your shit in your head. Now I learned, and this is my therapy type situation because I had the opportunity to go through psychology and or to have sessions with psychologists and so on for therapy and so forth. And these taboo. Look, if something's wrong with you in your head, there's no a real medicine to fix whatever the fuck's going on. And the only the meditation is just talking about it, figuring it out. And sometimes the therapy, the therapist doesn't have the answer for your problem for you, but what they do have is what they do is you speak about it. It's not going to making notes here that I think they may be making certain notes to say, okay, now you you like suicidal tendencies or fuck if it really you have to really identify. But all they're doing is that they have you speak about it, and if you speak about it, if you verbalize it, then you will come to the conclusion yourself. You will come to the answer yourself, and that's why I sit and speak on this mic. And this is my key to the whole situation. Because I'm speaking to myself, and I record it. I don't really watch it. I don't rehash it. I don't see. Oh, I come to the conclusion because it's lengthy. That's something videos for hours. Some as long as 2 hours, and I'm sitting and I'm speaking and I'm talking all this shit, and I figure out the issue. But when you have some shit swirl around your head, it's going around in circles and circles and circles, you just cause yourself a fucking nightmare. You just think, and you have the same problem going around your head, and it's just going around and round and round because the circle is never ending. You see, so it's going around me, and it just gets bigger and it snowballs. It gets bigger and it gets thicker and it gets thicker and it's thicker and it lays down your neck. The stress is shows and you're like gnashing your teeth and it only just consumes you. I just want you verbalize it. You don't just say it out loud. Say it out loud and you hear it yourself. It's like you're saying to yourself, like somebody's saying to you, like, I'm having this issue. So a lot of times people say, yo, man, you create your dice. How can you take your own dice? How come you can't do this by yourself? Because I'm not talking to myself about it, thinking about it, and talking about it is two different things. Because if you think about it, that negative energy stays within you. That problem stays inside of you. And it goes round and round and snowballs and picks up and picks up. You just put this shit soft, and it picks up and picks up and picks up and it gains momentum in the wrong way. To the point where you can't focus on progressing and you're stuck on that problem that sometimes is so small, but it goes on for a day, for a week, for a month, for a year. You don't say it to you. And then when you do say it, it frustrated you so much that whoever you say it to, you come across as aggressive and angry about it, and you know thought about this shit so. And then they like, nah, this motherfucker's on another trip. I stay away from you. He's on negative fucking vibe, or you just because you're emotional about it because it's been consuming you for fucking for a long time, right? So it literally consumed you. Your time, you don't even realize that the day became a week, became a month, it's been a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. You're still stuck on that same thought from 2019 today. Now that you verbalize it to someone, maybe that's even involved. They're like, are you still stuck on that? You know what happened since then? You've been here, but you haven't been here because of that shit. Or you just, I didn't even know. Like say, for instance, someone was in contravention or some shit that you didn't like. Now you want to address it now, like 4 years later. It's like, I mean, this has been going through my mind for 4 years. That's why I've been treating you like a pusher for 4 years. They're like, what, nigga? I wasn't even aware that shit offended you or anything, or you felt a certain way about it. And now that you bring it up, I actually think you're big push. Now you feel worse because it's you, whatever you've been those 4 years you invested in shit in your head has been minimalized to shit. Like it's not as big as you thought it was. So verbalize it. And a lot of times people don't have time. Look, time is very important. And we sell our time at the price. Whatever we all sell our time at different rates. Some get paid 20 rand an hour, some get paid 1,000 rand an hour. That's your value. That's where you put yourself. That's the position you put yourself in. However, our time is priceless, and we've contracted ourselves to man to the profit these businesses and whatever for that time, and we neglect to spend our time with our loved ones and people that really mean some shit to us, and we should be focusing on becoming getting in touch with what is important to us, and that should not be money because like even the Bible says money is due to evil. And that's the evils of today that we're living in. But I don't want to go preachy. But back in the day, your family was important. That was your goal was not to achieve this earthly riches. Your goal was to leave a legacy behind. Right now, people are just going on you're just having children, and your bloodline is being left behind. But there's no legacy in your bloodline no more. And that is where people get fucked up. People don't spend time raising the families and the children no more in nurturing them into being a a a stand like a to be integrated into the fabric of fucking life. As long as this energy that possesses this earth is gonna be, Martin Phillips in something, in someone out there, other than just his blood running through someone's veins, and there being some partial chromosomes behind. People could always say, back in the day, people used to say, "Nah, maar ek sien dis Jacobs." Ja, julle Jacobs is almal so. Hulle het like kak maniere wat jy of julle Philips of julle Puntos of julle wie ever. Julle is almal so like kak maniere because julle there's one thing like identificeer. We identify you like that. You say that some people, you say proud people, you say that people that work hard, and that is the legacy that's left behind by your forefathers, the people before you that carried that same name, that same crest. Even if you as a lady get married into another family, Abrams, my people. But people have got say, oh, they sunny, funny. They sunny mayors of me tonight. You look, that's one thing. There's a mayor. You know, mayors are nice. That's just the fucking, because it's something that people can identify in your fucking legacy or the legacy behind your grandpa. I know your grandpa. People say, nee, ken je pa, ken je opa? Je opa was nogal na. Misschien is het wel je opa na het nogal uit trade. You actually have that trait of your family. I know your grandpa. Or some will say, but because of human interaction being minimalized, everybody's fucking digital nowadays. That you don't get to know the people around you. You don't need to know your friend, your kids' friends. Like back in the day, you could knock at the door and say, "Auntie, can Martin come play?" And Auntie, you can say either yes, he can come play, or no, he can't because he's fucked up, he's grounded. But Auntie will be basing that upon who the fuck are you? Who are you? Where are you from? Oh, you stay there. Oh, what's your daddy's name? Oh, Graham. Graham Bell. Okay, no, I know him. He's the guy. He's Alexander Graham Bell. No? Yeah, he's the one that the telephone. Yeah, no. He's a bunch of arrogant motherfuckers in their mind. They're like, nah, Martin can't play. And after they'll fuck you up. It's like, why are you playing with Alexander Graham Bell like you? They say a lot of cocaine motherfuckers. I don't want you near that motherfucker. He's an influence on you. Like nowadays, fucking being influenced is fucking woohoo. People aspire to want to be influenced. But back in the day, someone is influence on you because they're making you do things that you won't do. That was taboo back in the day. Don't do shit that other people encourage you to do, or to do their mannerisms. You want to do the same shit. That nigga goes home and he speaks back to his parents. Now you want to come here, that same shit. They will fuck you up. And now they you have been fucking crippled by you can't beat the shit out of your kids anymore. I say beat the shit out of your kids, man. If you love them, beat the fucking shit out of them. If you sent to jail for it, have your wife, your partner come bail you out, but you beat the shit out of those kids, man, because they turn out to be little fuck ups. You won't understand, you won't believe. And I'm always saying, I'm being honest. I'm always saying, and I'm always enlightening people when I say, ladies, and I've said this before, and I don't know if I've ever uploaded it. I've made a couple of videos of it. Where ladies, women don't understand. Like, yeah, we don't want to go to the primitive days where we just have to fucking have your children and cater to you and be in the kitchen making food for you and that shit. If you look back, and I'm gonna say this again this time. I don't know how long I can see the time on this video, so I'm just gonna say it however long it takes. But take it back, ladies. And I'm not blaming, and I'm not saying it's your fault, but hear me out. I'm not. I don't know. My camera just to go freeze to start this shit. So I think that's a fucking sign of you shouldn't be doing this. But you need to be brought to reality, and this is the reality. Back in the day, the supply and demand for employment, the supply was limited, and there was a high demand. People needed employees to fulfill the job, to profit, for the businesses to be profitable. However, it was dictated by the males were basically the ones that were in the workforce, right? So if you think back, it was 8 o'clock in the morning. It was Monday to Friday. 8 o'clock in the morning, you start, you finish at 5. So it means that you're leaving home 6 o'clock in the morning to get the train, to get to your job, to get the bus to get to your job. You done your job, you left 5 o'clock, you got the bus home, you were home on time, like 6:30, 7 o'clock, you're home. Monday to Friday, that's your routine. Within your community, the gentlemen all took the same route. So they know, so the wives knew that if Peter comes past and your ass, where the fuck is your ass? The wife will go out and shout, Peter, waar zijn hij? En like, nee, eigenlijk juist, ik overtime gewerkt of iets te zeggen. But know that this was communicated, there was proper communication, all that shit. So so if you can't come waltzing in there, you should be on 6:30. You can't come waltzing in there 7:15 without explaining where the fuck you were 15 minutes. And that was crucial. Where the fuck were you? You know what I'm saying? Where did you go stop? Friday, grandpa would get paid. Then straight to fucking the Minister of Finance. That time there was no bank. You didn't get paid through banks. Your pay slip was given to you, but your money in your notes were in order. 200, 100 rand, 50 rand, 20 rand, 10 rand. It was still sent on your pay slip for whatever. The cent was in there. And grandpa could not open that motherfucker. You could see there was a see-through side on the pay slip, but he didn't open that motherfucker even know. Your weekly or monthly ticket has been bought. You can't say, to buy ticket. You went home. Handed that shit over to the woman in the house because she was the one that was responsible for how that money gets spent, even though she didn't go out to earn it. She was responsible for how that money gets spent. She ran the household. She ran your whole reason for existing to raise a family in the correct way, to make sure that your family is raised with the values and models that you want to instill in your family, right? So she wouldn't. On Saturday was family day, basically. Sunday, he went to church, came home, had to go off. His family had lunch together, took a nap, into fucking work the next morning. Like women at home. The women, you had a very, women from back then, a very, very difficult job in life. Wasn't just to have your grandpa's kids, no. And your grandparents had like 15, 16 kids. And how it worked was like the first kids, they never finished school. You always see the oldest sisters and brothers, they weren't educated. They finished school, grade 7, grade 8, they around to go work. So there could be more income into the house. And then they brought their package, their pay package over on a Friday, gave that to grandma. So it wasn't just grandpa's salary, you know, keeping the household together. As soon as grandma had a daughter, woo, jackpot. If your first one was daughter, just got. But as soon as you will always see the eldest sister in the family, she is the mother. As soon as in my family, this one, and just look at your family's the old sister is the mother in. She's not married, she never got married, she never fucked with boyfriends. She's in like, that's where they will come to for advice and for everything. If they need nurturing as adults, even like today, that they will go to the older sister. So she was in the mother in. She was taught to look after the siblings as a mother figure, basically in a nutshell. So if it was the very first child was to it, but as soon as a girl came, it was there. If there was never a girl with 15 boys and artists, but that 15 boys was also raised in a way that to help mama. One of them would be like have that bitch tendency is that she had to then say, yeah, but number 5, look at number 5, because you're gonna need to start ironing and shit, and because I'm gonna do is keep popping out this motherfuckers, and there's none of you niggas are gonna help me. Or she would domesticate all them dogs would have been domesticated. They would know how to make food. Like if it's just boys, mama make sure that they know how to make food, because someone's gonna fucking split the responsibility here with Big Mama, and so all the pay that come from Grandpa and Buddha, that means they brought the money home, gave it to Grandma, Minister of Finance, until the day they got married. That's what they did. So much so that until Grandma dies, they came and brought something for Grandma. And they get paid. That's just how it was all the time. Now the older generation doesn't share. They don't share the whole story, the whole view of the story with you. And they say so. So that's what happened. So they would tell them. So Big Mama Grandma was the minister of. After that 15 children that lady had, the first three might have not finished school, but definitely the 12 others after touched tertiary education, paid for tertiary education. That woman put 12 motherfuckers to university. Whether they finished or not, that doesn't matter. But they touched university. Some passed, some dropped out, but they had the opportunity to go to university. Paid for. No bursary shit. No go apply for bursaries and none of that shit. She made sure. That was the pride that people had. So 12 of them were educated and they were taught to look after one another as siblings, which means that they showed appreciation for those before them who said, who paved the way for them. That be Grandpa, Buddha, second Buddha, whose salaries came home, who put them to school and put them to fucking university. That was that they were respected, and they will look after the elders, brothers and sisters, to the day they even die. Now, I want to show you something, and I will say something to you, and you might think, "What cack am I talking about?" Think about it. Have you ever noticed your grandma outlives your grandpa by fucking far? He worked himself to a pulp. Once she got that girl coming and she split that mother hen duties with that eldest daughter and whatever other girls came with that, bitches, y'all gonna. The more bitches came, the more there's like, hey, chores, man. You can fucking scrape the floors. You get all of these. Hey, you gonna make the food. So mama just is back with daddy goes. She's back. When fucking it's almost that time with our six motherfuckers get yourself washed, go wash. Bas helemaal, maar bas. Die is op pad is. Max ik plate. The only thing is that was presented the plate when he got home. The other one, he leaves in the morning, he said, bitches, get up, get these motherfuckers ready for school, go to school, come back. Bitches make the food, make sure this motherfucker's clean. Hey, it's 6 o'clock, get your ass washed. Hey, here you go, honey, here's your food. Grandpa dies at 60, grandma dies at 80. But she's taken care of, she's in there. No fucking retirement annuity policy that she took out from Sandam Weaver. Her retirement annuity is in these 50 motherfuckers that's taking care of her till the day she dies. Same with grandpa, they took care of him till the day he dies. They got Sasa money maybe. They couldn't afford to get annuities. So who was suffering? So now the educated people come, no, we educated. We're gonna get fucking jobs that we earn and we're gonna get retirement annuities and all that type of shit. Put enough money away for the day to be old so we can look after ourselves when we're old. Fuck all that. Look what grandma did for her and grandpa, invested in these kids for them to have business jobs. So that if 15 of these motherfuckers come here every month and give us 1,000 and we got 15K, we straight. And the time we did it for y'all, the economy was greater. With 15K, we sorted. Grandma and grandpa. When grandpa fucking chokes, but y'all have fucking funeral policies and shit and all that life policies on us. So when one of us dies, you paid. You paid, man. So it's paid off for you to look after us, we look after you, and you looking after us. We investing our time, taking our time to look after you is paid off for us because y'all taking care of us. That's grandma and grandpa. Now the Gen X comes. Nah, we are not going to fucking invest time in our children. They must be or don't know be. And this is the nicest part. All that 15 children, maybe one or two is a fuck up. One or two turned out the other side of the tracks. It's not that they got different blood in them. They just rebellious at the wrong friends, made the wrong choices. Drinking, smoking, whatever. Maybe one or two. So if you have to write out the report card on Mother of the Year or whatever, 2 out of 15 children turned out fucked up for one. That's 95%. That's 90%. So you will correct mother 90%. Because 13 of the children turn out just. You get 90%. Besides that, those 2 kids that turn out to be fuck ups is a responsibility. She don't say, I write them off. They're my kids no more. No. As a matter of fact, those kids stay with it. Doesn't matter what. You don't give a fuck what the damn boss is. If he says they need to go, fuck you niggas, my kids. I bought these kids. I gave birth to them. I'm not gonna make them society's problem. They're my problem till the day I die. So fuck you. And when grandma eventually dies, those 2 fuckers go to mother and the elder sister. Facts. I'm speaking facts right now. So now guess what? Gen X, Gen Y, whatever you have. You have 1 child, 2 children, 3 maybe. All 3 of them turn out fucked up, you got a 0, nigga. 2 of them, they both fucked up, you got a 0, nigga. If you have 2 kids, 1 of them fucked up, you 50 percentile. And then you want to write him off, you just want to make it easy. I just own him. They've been disowned. You know what? That blood is still fucking in your bones, and everyone that sees that person still sees you. As much as you want to write them off. Then people will in your face like, oh, I can't believe. Look how Martin turned out. He's just fuck up. And you're just like, I disowned him. He's not my son anymore. No, motherfucker, I'm your son until you die. That's just it. I still have your blood in my veins. I'm still your kid. I still have your name. I still have all that type of shit. It's not gonna go away. It's a shame how people and the devil rejoices that shit because the devil's like attacks your family, attacks all this type of shit because love is not on the cards. Satan's concerned, but Satan, people say, the devil fucked my life up. No, the devil never fucked up your life. The devil just presented you with the opportunity to fuck up your life. You fucked up your life. That is my lesson today to everybody. The devil never fucking put that apple in Eve's mouth and say, here you go. The devil presented the opportunity and said, hey, look here, this is what the apple does. That's why God said, no, don't eat it. She picked the apple voluntarily and put it in her fucking mouth. So the devil doesn't make you do anything. The devil presents you with an opportunity and you fucking do it. Because that's what the gift that you were given. You were given the gift of free will. The devil doesn't chain you down to make you do shit. He presents you with the opportunity to make a decision. Easy way or the hard way. And you decide. You see what I'm saying? Because he puts you, tantalizing it's like, shit can be sorted. I can go on struggling. And when the harvest comes, I can harvest, reap from the hardship I put in instead. So I'm just so great. Or here's the opportunity I'm going to present you as the devil. You see this motherfucker's all is reaping. Sit back, relax, enjoy. When he leaves, what we gonna do? We gonna steal these crops just before harvest time, so we can be plenty. And he's fucked. That's how easy it is, and that's what the devil does. So present you cannot decide. Now I'm leaving the auto. So properly, so I can reap from my own hard work. Or sit back, enjoy, watch them reaping or sowing, whatever. And once they're gone, they turn their backs when they go fucking going to the market to get their fucking tools to do the harvesting. We already got our tools to do the harvesting. We can just steal their shit. By the time they get open, their harvesting is fucked up and we gone. We make us out the fucking way. We took their harvest, make them suffer. And now you a thief, you fucking on the run from the law. So now what now? Now you get caught, you spend time in jail. You don't say you caught, they won't make me do it now. They won't make you shit do shit. You want security cameras stealing that shit. I don't see no one motherfucker next to you. And you being next to city. No, nigga. This is you. There's only you on that video. All these times they just swirl around your head and shit. I know I spoke about a lot of things there and so on, but there's a couple of issues on there. And we need to, it's going to be difficult for us to take back our time. But whatever time we still have, we need to spend it with our loved ones and spend it wisely. We don't know how much time we have. We see all this changing weather patterns and shit and outlandish shit happening where it never happened before. So, like, be mindful of that shit. Stop going into such shit naively and just going to work. It's like, I'm working hard, I'm working overtime, I'm just need to make this money, make this money, make this money. Because tomorrow when it's over, the money's gonna go nowhere with you. You're gonna work hard for the money, you're gonna leave it behind for someone to inherit, and they're gonna blow it on shit in a month that you push off for. So why not rather work right now? If you work hard for money and you want to put money away, and spend that money with those people, creating a memory, spend it with them. They can work for their own fucking money one day. But don't work hard to leave shit behind for someone. Money behind for someone they're gonna fuck up. Work hard so that you can make spend that money with that person while you're alive and leave a memory and a legacy behind so that there's a void in their life when you're gone. Because now their life is gonna be a big chunk missing because you spend so much time with him and now there's no one spending time with him. Nobody's investing the time that they're gonna need. And then they're gonna have that listen, let me spend time with people. So that they can miss me the way I miss you, motherfucker. So you make time for me. And I hate you for making that time for me. Now you can't because I need to make time. For other people, this is what I need to do. I need to make time for people and I'm gonna go spend that time with the people so that when I'm gone 5 years later, they're gonna sit like this. And they're gonna go, I also need to do the same thing. I need to spend time with those motherfuckers so that they can miss me. There's no fucking guarantee for that. You hear me out today. You're gonna leave a lot of money behind. By the time the money is deposited in their account, they fucking forgot about you. They don't even really remember you the one that left the money. They're gonna ball out, they're gonna party, they're gonna do whatever the fuck with it, and then spend. They don't give a fuck. There's not gonna be a thing that says the Martin Luther King Joseph Phillips money bought me this or gave me that like being shit. I don't know that part is bad. They're not gonna give a fuck. I'm your boy Marty P.